Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the What It Do podcast. Man, the last fucking season of The Boys, man, coming out next year. I was hoping to beat it. Well, what on?
I'm ready for the next season of Fallout.
I haven't watched this last season.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, bro, all of it's good.
Yeah.
I like The Boys.
The Boys is good, yeah.
That Gen V or Gen.
Oh yeah, Gen V.
It was all right. You know,
I know you like your vampires.
Did they have vampires in that one?
Wait, I thought that's what that was.
No. It's just it's The Boys, but it's the kids in high school or the kids in the separate. Anyways.
Oh, you're talking about The Boys.
The Boys.
Sorry, I'm thinking about because there's a show called Gen V.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't seen
vampires.
That. I love me some vampires. I still haven't seen that, man. When's that other one coming out? The Dracula love story.
Oh, yeah. The
I heard it was supposed to be coming out in theater, but I haven't seen anything yet.
I would totally go see it in theater.
Fuck yeah, dude. It looks good. But
it does. It does look good.
I like vampire movies.
Yeah, you do.
People are like, oh, that's gay. And I'm like, yeah,
Anything
whatever.
with sucking, I love it.
Let's suck that vein. Gotta drain that main vein.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're cutting that out.
Maybe.
Shit. Hey, guys, welcome back to the episode of the What It Do podcast. In the studio this week is nobody.
Who?
I
don't know.
Was there somebody? Do you see somebody?
I mean, sometimes.
It was like he's
Angle it just right.
English. Try you see some.
You see
some
nobody.
Phantasmo.
We need to get one of those, like a blow up doll to sit right there whenever we don't have a guest.
Oh,
that would be cool.
Somebody said they had an alien. Who is this? Matt Couture, I think he said he had an alien.
He had an alien?
Yeah.
Right, that'd be pretty cool, man.
He said an alien right there.
Or one
Somebody's
of
gonna be making a trip to go get a blow up doll.
or those
for Christmas, please, Santa.
Or those new fucking robot sex dolls.
The Tesla.
Have you seen those? Oh my god!
I was gonna say a Tesla robot.
Tesla robot. No, because dude, I was sitting there watching this shit, right? And I'm like, this is. I'm over here thinking it's AI. I was like, oh, this is AI. They're fooling me. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of them coming out, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's creepy. It's creepy, somebody's like, I can't wait. I already got my down payment down. I'm ready to go.
My credit score up just for this.
Yeah. Like, even if I think it's AI because there's no way, right? Like that battery life, it's just, there's no way to get it done.
I don't know.
Unless you're running a extension cord to the son of a bitch, wherever it goes, And the last thing I put in my ding-a-ling is something that's plugged into the wall.
Fuck that. No, sir.
Yeah.
Damn.
My bad, I sidetracked you.
No, you're good.
He's all thinking about that robot, the Tesla robot.
The Tesla robot. There was another. God damn it. Oh, it was about the sex dolls thing because I saw something where it was like a SEMA show, but it was like in Japan.
Okay.
But it was all. It was like sex robots. Like the whole thing was all. Sex
this is what I was watching because I'm like, if they're gonna come out anywhere, they're gonna come out in China.
Yeah,
because I'm sure their whole robotics program it's got to be good, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, I saw one where they were. I guess they were messing with that chick, and then like big old tongue comes out.
Yeah, that's what I was
like. Oh my god! I was like, it's over. It's done.
It's over.
There will be no more kids made after this.
No, man. It's gonna be like, hey, I'd like to have a baby. The only way you're going to be able to do that is go to a clinic.
Probably.
Go to a sperm clinic,
Yeah.
And then, how much are they paying,
What was it? Didn't they
They'll
have
be like bring your sex doll with you.
Didn't they have that thing where like you could, is it AI or whatever, where they can actually, where they're like pregnant with the baby, like it's like I don't know what it is, but like
a surrogate?
I've seen something like that. It's a robot surrogate. Yeah, I've seen something like that. It's like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, see.
So, then you don't need anything.
I mean, it's not going to be.
I mean, it's not that far.
Man, it's just, dude, the future is crazy.
I was seeing something earlier today. I think it was a new JRE podcast, and he had the guy from NVIDIA.
Okay.
On there, and they got real deep into the AI talking, and he's just not worried about it at all. Like he's just like, nah, he's like, it's gonna be fine, like he's like, because if somebody comes up with like some kind of crazy criminal way to use their AI, I'm not worried about it because I know my AI is just gonna counter that, and it'll just
but to a point though.
I know, yeah.
It's just like
how far is that gonna go?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, you're all right.
he just wasn't worried about it.
That's crazy though.
I know.
How
Right?
could you not be worried about it? Especially on top of that. I mean, he's got enough money where he don't have to worry about money.
Probably.
You know.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like this. They're making fucking robots. I mean, I think I saw like Mercedes, right? Is it Mercedes? Yeah, it's Mercedes. Mercedes has got a robot dog that's working 24 hours a day. Now it's in a beta process. So this thing is literally putting parts together in a factory, and it's just constantly working, 24 hours a day putting shit together. I think they shut it down maybe a couple hours.
So it's not like a doll. It's like
It's an actual robot.
It's a robot.
Yeah. That's doing all the assembly, you know. And this, of course, you know, it's all beta shit. But they're talking about investing more money into getting more robots because apparently this thing's working 24 hours a day. You know, they're putting shit together. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they shut down for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours for maintenance, just to make sure everything's fucking. But of course, everything's through beta. Make sure there's no looking for flaws and shit in this robot.
Make sure the run time on it and everything.
But the parts that it's putting together are actually being put into cars after they pass their inspection.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know. So with all that bullshit, right?
How many jobs did that take?
Oh man, at least 2.
Jeez.
You know, because say they work a 24-hour shift, 12-hour shifts.
There's 2 people right there.
Man,
Maybe
you know
3.
what? I'm lying 3 because they wouldn't. I mean, it's a big company, right? So you're going to be working them 8 hours a day. Yeah. You're not gonna give them overtime. You know, that's why they're
not those big companies.
Yeah, man. That's why when you're part of a what's it called? God damn it. Part of a union, you know, so you're getting paid more, but you're working, you know, your livable, you know, your hours.
Right.
So yeah, 3 jobs. It has to replace 3 or 4 jobs. You know,
but
3 jobs.
They don't have to pay insurance. They don't have to
pay none of that except for maintenance. You know.
Damn.
And how long are these things gonna run? Even if you did, right? Like even if you had a failure of fucking say 10% of your robots a month, you know, you already have a backup robot to replace that robot, and you're gonna have some techs. If it's not techs, it's gonna be the company you bought the robot from that's gonna send somebody to fix this robot.
That's true.
You know.
Have you ever seen? There was an art installation. There was a robot in this room.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
And it has a hydraulic leak, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to say that, you know, at first the robot, it knows that it has a leak, but it also knows that its job is to like dance and do stuff for the people because the people come. There's like glass, so it is doing all that.
So basically, its priority, like, is to dance and everything.
Yeah. That's like its objective, I guess. It's to show off. It shows off as people go around, but it notices like, damn, I can't keep doing that because I'm losing. Like there's this, like it looks like blood all over the floor.
Yeah,
it's hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
And I think at some point they give it a squeegee, and it ends up not dancing anymore. It's trying to bring all the hydraulic fluid back to itself, and it just keeps doing it. And the more it does that, the more the hydraulic fluid spills out until it just pretty much just dies.
Yeah, I think that robot stopped moving about 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, because it no longer it couldn't keep up with the leak.
Yeah,
so it just shut it.
It just shut down.
Yeah,
that's a crazy.
Yeah, and it was an art piece installation that was basically saying, you know, we work ourselves until the point where it's like we can't
do it anymore.
Yeah, we can't keep up with the shit that's breaking, you know, with us and shit like that. And then it was supposed to be some kind of fucking self-analyzing shit, you know.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, granted, when you sit there and look at it, you're just like, God damn, dude. Like, it's a robot arm that's squeegeeing stuff, right? And then as a young person, you don't understand that. When you get older, you know, like me, right? I get out of bed, my back's popping, my knees are popping. You know, it's all that type of shit.
You're going right back to work, though.
Yeah, you're going right back to work. It's just like, it's what you have to do, you know?
Yeah.
But then, as being older in my 40s, when I saw that, because it was like 2 years ago when I saw it, I'm 42. So I was like, yeah, I was in my 40s, maybe 2 years ago is when I saw it. And you're just like, fuck, it's sad. Because I'm like, no, you're just an inanimate object.
It's like, it resonates with me. I'm like, damn.
It's kind of heartbreaking. Yeah. It's kind of heartbreaking.
It's like, yeah, you're one day you're no longer going to be able to do that anymore, you know?
You worked yourself to death.
Yeah. And the way things are now, you know, because that's the other thing, right? Yeah, you know your body's going to break down. But at the same time, you're sitting there looking at this thing and you're just like, I can't, everything's getting too fucking expensive. At one point, I'm going to have to come to Jesus and be like, damn it, I didn't save any money. I don't have a retirement plan. Now, granted, I'm not the only person. There's fucking millions of people out there. You're going to have to work to the day you die.
I think like half the U.S. doesn't make enough money to even save.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's just not. And then as expensive as everything is, how the fuck can you?
Yeah.
You know?
Like, how is minimum wage still like $7.25?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
Just can't.
yeah, it can't. But it's the other thing is like you raise minimum wage, everything else goes up,
Everything
Right.
goes up.
and you're back to where you started. Granted, it may take a little bit, you know, but I mean, I don't know. How do you get out of that? Like I was reading some other things, like it was a big percentage of people didn't even have $1,000 in the bank, and I'm like, how do you not? I mean, I get it. Fuck, I get it. Everything's expensive. Like I think I was telling you, I went to
like $5 in there.
like I went to the fucking grocery store, man, and bought just a couple of things, and I'm like, dude, how am I at $100 already?
Yeah.
You know, how am I? I don't understand, dude. I didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
we were
know?
talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I go if I make a quick run for just a few items, waters, dog food, some coffee, you know, just a few small items. Before you know it, it's like fucking $100. I'm like, wait a second, this used to be like maybe a $40 run.
Yep.
The hell happened?
Yeah. No, I completely understand, man. Because
It's harder for us, especially because we
Yeah.
have been in that time where we have seen where a basket could get filled and it'd be like $100.
oh yeah,
Versus like just
well,
a couple-
it was noticeable. It was
Yes.
When you left and you got home and you put all your groceries up, you're like, damn, I filled it up.
Yep.
You know, about 2 years ago, you kind of had to. I mean, even until now, you had to decide, what am I filling up? Am I filling the fridge or the pantry?
Right.
Right.
You know, when literally
You have to make a choice.
yeah, a
now.
choice,
Yeah.
you know? And now it's like, you know, hey, we're just going to go and get the stuff that just to re-up on what we used,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm already 150, 170, 190 bucks in. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there looking at my fridge and I'm like, God damn it. I mean, I see the little bit that I put, but it's still a lot of empty space.
Mm-hmm.
And I go and look in my pantry and I'm like, man, there's a lot of empty space. And I'm like,
Probably takes $500 to fill that up now.
oh, if you got lucky, it'd take $500.
$500.
Because I mean,
And that's just the fridge.
that's just the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fill up to get your meats and stuff like that, which I'm like, I can't.
What is meat right now? If you're going, say you're buying steaks and chicken.
Oh, fuck, dude. Good luck. Chicken's running about
Chicken's expensive.
$5-6 for the package.
No, it's more than that.
Nah, because I buy like 4 packages a week.
My wife buys her dog.
Oh, she gets chicken breast.
Chicken
Yeah,
breast.
we don't get chicken breast. We get the dark meat.
Oh no, well, no,
Yeah.
he gets chicken breasts, and they're
They're
I
expensive.
want to say it's like $20 for a package.
Where does she go?
To either Sam's or HEB or Walmart.
Okay, if you get it from Sam's, it's expensive. Even I was like,
Well, she goes different places. It
Yeah.
just depends on who has a better deal.
Right.
okay, yeah. See, we don't buy chicken breast because it's dry. We don't.
And so the dog also gets hard boiled eggs, right?
Uh-huh.
And so Sam's used to have and they brought them back, but they used to have there was a bag of already pre-peeled hard boiled eggs, a big old bag.
Oh,
right?
what the
And
fuck?
it was badass because we didn't have to peel the egg for the dog. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but then all of a sudden they didn't have them no more. They just stopped. I don't know what happened, if there was a shortage or
Oh, I'm
what.
sure that's
And
what it was.
There was like a good 4 months, maybe even 6 months where we were back to boiling eggs for the dog. And
God
damn it.
damn.
And then they came back out with them again, and she was like, I'm buying 2.
Yeah.
But that gets expensive, man. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that does.
especially because like okay, so I know obviously the system of like the food stamp situation, like for one person, I mean they give a maximum of $298 for them to survive for the month.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
If-
what? $298 for the whole month?
Yes. If it's and this is like somebody that doesn't make any money, doesn't have anything,
And that's for what again?
food stamps.
Food stamps. Okay. Now there is a maximum, right? There's the
There-
maximum
yeah,
they can get.
The maximum for one person, if it's just them, it's $298.
$298. Okay. Because I know for like a mom and I think 3 kids.
It's about
1200?
okay, so 1, 2 for like a family of 5, it was just like let's just say a mom and 4 kids, you're looking at maybe 1183.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because that's what I think the last time I looked at it, because I was curious, you know, I was like, what's the maximum somebody can get? And it was like $1,200, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit less than that. But I'm like, it's still, I mean, that's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
It
You
is.
know,
That food won't last.
fuck.
Growing
no.
kids too,
Yeah,
like
growing kids, yeah. 5,
Yeah.
4 kids, whatever.
for for it's like 3 kids and you're looking at like, $975.
Yeah. You know, when what was interesting about that interview with that guy from NVIDIA, they were talking about like, so people worried about losing their jobs, you know, because of AI and everything. And he was like, well, he was like, it will get to something to where, yeah, right now there is a lot of people that are actually gaining work from it. Like he brought up that everybody was worried about X-ray techs that were going to be out of a job because they have an AI that can analyze these X-rays like way faster, more efficiently. He was like, but they can't make the call on the diagnosis. Yeah, you still need the tech.
Yeah.
Or the radiologist, not a tech, it's a radiologist. You still need the radiologist to make the diagnosis. And he was like, so what we found is there's actually an uptick in people becoming radiologists because there's a demand for it, right?
Yes. That's me.
There you go.
Or well, soon.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
So he was like, so it actually had the opposite of what everybody thought was going to happen. Everybody thought they were going to be out of jobs, but actually there's a big demand for them.
Yeah.
And so he was like, so it's not going to happen the way everybody thinks it's going to happen. There's going to be a demand for people in specialized careers. He was like, now people that are just, if your job is cutting lettuce, yeah, you might be out of a job. They'll have a robot that can do that. He was like, but the other thing is, and I think the goal is, this is not me, this is what this guy was saying, is to give more people freedom. So there will be like a provision or a living wage for people. Like, hey, you know, we're automatically going to give you like a universal income to make up for that. But, and I read this in a book somewhere too, but Elon Musk said it, and this guy said it too, and he was like, so it seems like if it keeps going this way, there will be that living wage. People won't have to go to a job that they absolutely fucking hate. They'll be able to focus on other stuff that they're more interested in doing, and you can make money that way. You know what I mean? Because there will be like a demand for things that are made by hand.
Right.
That people,
I feel like it would bring out somebody to be more productive that way too.
Yeah. You know, you can pursue things that you don't have to do that you hate to fucking do. Like not everybody, like, I don't have to do this job. You know, I can do something that I love and earn something like that. You know what I mean? And I have a living wage coming in, so it's not I'm doing this because I need to eat. Like, no, that's already.
But that's what the thing is. How does that come when we can barely? I mean, like with the EBT shit, right? I was like, well, the food stamps, that shit was cut out.
Yeah,
you know?
I think there was this whole thing that had to do with how the profits made from these AIs, because they're doing this. So I don't know exactly how that part of it worked out. That's a lot of politics in that too.
Yes.
And that's the other thing too, is like, who makes these decisions for it to go that way?
Right.
Like, yeah, sure, it sounds nice if that's the way that everybody's wanting it to go. Yeah. But you got these dirty fucking politicians that are going to put their hands all over it.
Yeah.
They want a piece of it too.
Right.
Yeah. I still hope on the utopia side of it, you know, where it's like, well, you do get the robots, you do get, you know, the surplus of food. They can go out there and do this shit. I think eventually, like when you're talking about the radiology and stuff like that, you know, some of those techs, they can't do it yet, you know, so you bring these people in and the surplus comes, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're training this thing before it becomes.
Eventually, it will be able to
eventually,
yes.
Yeah,
it'll make that diagnosis. Yeah, I mean, how much do you trust your health to a fucking robot, though?
Well, I mean, when you think about, you know, medical malpractice, how many people that kills a year?
That's true too.
You know,
and you know, I can't really talk because I just had some surgery done, fucking with lasers.
Yeah,
and just had to be like, okay, here we go.
I know it's crazy because I mean, if you really think about, I mean, I know I read the statistic, it was a while back, but one of the top 5 reasons that people die is medical malpractice because you weren't diagnosed right.
That's the top 5?
Top 5.
Jesus. Dang.
There's, I think it's heart disease and something, you know, I mean, there's your problems, you know.
You're regular.
But your top 5, you know, one of them is medical malpractice.
Wow. I didn't know it was that high.
Yeah. It's
pretty common then.
Oh yeah. It's way more common than you think it is.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, you leave that to human error.
Yeah.
You know, they're only human.
And we're only human. It's almost guaranteed that a mistake will be made at some point. You know.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You know, because I mean, unfortunately, they're smarter than me, but in that community, there are dum-dums.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got doctors who are like, I don't know how the fuck he passed even his medical.
People have bad days.
They're on
People
the back.
have
what does WebMD say? Oh yes, it's got to be it. So your diagnosis is.
You know what's funny is I remember one time I had gotten sick, and I almost never get sick, and it's never and when I do, it's never usually bad enough for me to go to a walk-in clinic or nothing like that. One time I went to a walk-in clinic, And the goddamn, I don't even know if she was a doctor. She might have just been like an RN, you know. But she comes in with an iPad and she's got WebMD pulled up.
Oh my god!
And she's putting my symptoms in. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck, man? I could have did this at home. What the fuck? Yeah. Like, it pissed me off. Like,
oh no,
this is what I paid for?
Yeah.
You know, fuck.
But then again, I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying when the tools are available, you use them. You know,
right?
It just.
Yeah,
you're gonna just like got my symptoms and then went back to your office and did it. You know, like,
they got the permissions to prescribe you something. Yeah.
I know, but I don't want to see that either. Though, like,
it was kind of like
your office
idiocracy, right? You know? Put this in your mouth. This one goes in your butt.
Oh wait! I got it wrong. Hold on. This one goes in your butt.
But I mean, it's like with everything else, right? Like with your cars, if the computer doesn't tell them what to do, they don't know what to do. It's eventually going to get there. Where it's like, what job do you do? Hey, you know, whatever, XYZ.
I plug in the thing right here. That's my job.
What's his name? So, when he goes to see the doctor, back to Idiocracy, and he was like, he's got the doctor's, what's his name?
Justin Long.
Justin Long. Yeah, he's got his paperwork, right? And he was like, says here your shit's all fucked up and shit.
Yeah.
He was like,
you're talking like a fag.
and then he tells him, the guy looks all like weird. He was like, oh man, don't worry. He was like, it's all right to be a tard. He was like, my ex is a tard. Yeah. She's a pilot now.
There's plenty of tards out there living kick-ass lives. But, you know, that eventually, that's what I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. You know, you get those people in, you know, they say, oh, well, it's not going to take those. It's not going to take over. It will. You know, it will. It has to. Because at the end of the day, you know.
It just gets better. As time progresses, it'll get better.
And when you have corporate, you want maximize profits. Always maximize profits. And then
efficiency.
Yeah. And all they give a shit about is like, I'm paying this guy $100,000 a year when I can literally buy a robot. I can pay this robot off. And of course, as time progresses, say 10 years from now, that robot's not going to be worth what it's worth. It's
think about how much money they're saving too with not paying insurance and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You know, here's another thing, right?
Workers' compensation and all that stuff.
I personally think, man, that's going to go to the way of like, man, I don't know if I want to go there. Like, you're going to get back to the basics, to like holistic, or more affordable shit, because that's still going to be expensive.
Yeah.
You know, or like then again, how much do you trust this robot to give you the right diagnosis? You know,
that's a whole deal.
And right, like I said, I've never been real big into the holistic shit. You know, because I used to make fun of. Yeah, I learned that shit to make fun of people. You know, you know. But man, there's a lot of fucking help in the holistic side of it, man. Well, or the natural remedies.
What do we always say is the medicines that are out there all came from some of these.
Yep, they derive from something.
Yeah, so all these holistic stuff, these roots and elderberry and all these different ginger.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn, the medicines that you're using is the same shit. It's just what do they call it? Where they just synthesize it, and then they just compound it and make it more of it in a smaller package,
versus where it could be more pure.
Yeah, and I think that's what it all is, right? Because I always get the weird feeling of synthesize, the word synthesize.
It sounds
where I'm like
computer.
Yeah, it sounds like you're making fake. Oh, look at this, we made this out of nothing, and it works just as good as that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's not how things work. Yeah. You don't make things out of nothing. You derive from something else. So I've never gotten a definition that it makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. Where I'm just like, okay, you didn't make this out of nothing. Yeah. So
it all came from
an imitation.
Yeah, it all came from something. So if it came from something and you decided, of course, all of it breaks down to verbiage. Well, technically what we did is we separated, like say we separated the cannabinoid,
the molecules,
stuff like that. I was like, but it's still natural. Yeah. Because, I don't know if you didn't know this, but you can't patent something that's natural.
Right.
So I'm like, so you didn't make it on your own. You cleaned it up. All right, fuck it. You cleaned it up. You cleaned up this molecule, but you didn't make the molecule.
Yeah.
So why are you able to patent this? Why are you took it from nature. You took it from something.
Oh, because they mix it a certain way, and they're like, okay, but this is our proprietary mix. Nobody else can mix it like this.
See,
but it's a cheaper, lesser form.
It's kind of like
it's imitation crab.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like this whole thing with these farmers and the seeds they get. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
So you can't just go and like say you're a farmer, you go and you buy your seed from some company, right? Hey, you got a whole bag of seed left over. I got some I can use for next year. Or your crop that comes up, you want to keep some of those seeds so you can plant for next year. That's illegal. You can't do that.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Those seeds have a fucking trademark on them. You have to. You can't use the ones from last year again. You have to
because they genetically modify them, right?
Some of them are genetically modified not to give seeds.
Yes.
But you're not supposed to.
Well, there's even cases where like where they sit there and those farmers, they plant the fucking seeds and the wind happens to carry the seeds over to another land. Mm-hmm. So the rancher next door. So that rancher goes and harvests and everything. He tries to sell it. Whereas like, hey man, our product's in there.
Yeah.
You know, so they sue that other rancher or the farmer for stupid amount of money, you know, basically handicapping him to, hey, I have no choice but to plant your shit. Because this is a settlement we're gonna have. As long as I use your shit, you're not gonna sue me to kingdom come.
Yeah, until they don't.
Yeah,
they don't have
and
a
now
choice.
I'm tied to your shit.
Yeah,
but then again, that's kind of it's fucking horseshit. I was like, because if you can do
how
that,
do you own the fucking seed?
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. Is that even if you genetically modified this motherfucker to the point where it's like this is our specific breed of plant, it's still a plant.
Yeah,
you took it. You know.
You just put your name on it.
Yeah, you just put your name on it. It's the verbiage where I'm like, no, how do you? It's natural. Just because you changed it, just because you
claim it,
or what's that? Natural selection, or not natural selection, but you breed these things. You know.
Oh, like
with other plants. Okay, just because you fucked with it doesn't make it yours.
It finally lit the tree.
Yeah, if I'm like
about time, waiting all night.
If I want coffee, but I don't want my specific brand of coffee, and I go buy 5 brands and I mix the motherfucker together, does it all of a sudden become my coffee?
Yeah.
Fuck no, because you'd be the first one to come out and sue me. Mm-hmm. Some of your coffee is in my, your coffee isn't, or whatever the fuck. You can't do that. And I'm like, well, explain to me, why can't I? It all comes from the same region. They're all Arabica seeds from Colombia or wherever the fuck.
But some of them were eaten by a cat.
By a cat and shit it out, you know? Which I heard this the other day, and I know this was true. All coffee beans originate from Ethiopia.
All coffee beans?
All coffee.
Even the ones in Colombia? Mm-hmm. They all came from Ethiopia.
What?
Ethiopia.
Did not know this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
So, yeah, it's just like when they moved them over there, the climate was favorable to make them explode.
So the only reason that there's coffee beans is Colombia, probably because of the Spaniards. When they came over and conquered, they brought it with them. Ah, fun.
Or some of the slaves. It's like, you're not. What was this? Some of the slaves that were brought over, some of the ones that I guess societal didn't act right, the ones that the criminals.
The ones that they left over, they kicked them out.
Yeah, they kicked them out. They basically put them in a fucking ship and they shipped them off to Haiti. They shipped them off that's how they ended up all in that area.
Yeah, Haiti, Trinidad, all those. Yeah.
So they all originate from there. I'm sure.
But what does that have to do with coffee, though?
Oh, I just added to that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, at the end of the day, it's verbiage. It's verbiage. You're fighting. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And it makes me mad because I'm like, and I heard this a while back, and I was reading some before weed became what it is now, right? And they were trying to patent one of the cannabinoids in weed, right? So basically, before all this other shit came out, your Delta 9s, what you would buy in head shops now. They wanted to take that, and they were trying to get, I guess it was Eli Lilly or one of these big pharmaceutical companies. They were putting that bitch away so they can have the patent for the plant or for the cannabinoid. And I'm like, of course it was fought in court and they lost, so they had to give up on it.
Yeah, but these weed plantations are still genetically modifying that weed. I don't know where you were going with that.
No, just because they were trying
the crossbreeding.
They were trying to corner the market on cannabinoids, and just make sure that certain pharmaceutical companies got it so they can make their medicine. Oh, okay. Even for the longest time, they were telling you there is no medical purpose for weed. Then why the fuck are you fighting so hard to get these patents?
Right.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it was taken through the courts, through politicians. These politicians were pushing this shit through. People are like, no, you can't control. It's natural. You didn't do anything to the cannabinoids. You're taking a plant that already does what it does, and you're trying to patent something that's natural. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And by law, that's illegal. So when they lost the course, they basically gave up on it, and they were just like, all right, we'll just leave it as it is.
It's still illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only
Did you hear about this new sickness that's happening to people that are like long term smokers of weed?
Mm-mm.
So it's called scromiting. And I don't know if this is something that the media just made up to scare people from smoking weed,
sure that's what it is.
or is this a side effect of all the genetic modifications to some of the weed? You know, but they don't have any studies on it. This is like a new sickness that has popped up. I kind of feel like it has to do with all the fucking genetic modifications. So scromiting is people having these episodes where they're screaming and vomiting.
Yeah.
Uncontrollably. Yeah. Uncontrollably. Apparently, apparently it's
So,
painful and nauseating, like constant. Like,
I have the article here. It says it was a pain worse than childbirth, said a TikTok mom as she described bouts of uncontrollable vomiting after marijuana use. I was crying and screaming, and I was like, I can't take this anymore. I hate my life. Dubbed scromiting by social media due to the combination of screaming and loud vomiting. The medical name for the condition is cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, or CHS.
Yeah. But they don't. It's such a new thing. They don't have any studies to know exactly what's causing it.
Yeah.
But it's one of the two. It's either this is a CIA story to try to keep people from smoking. You know, like, hey, we don't want people to smoke because we're not making any money off of it, right?
Yeah,
so let's scare them, right? Or these are actual side effects from the modifications. You know,
I wouldn't doubt it, because
one of the two.
Because when you sit there and you modify something, you're enhancing something while taking something away. Kind of like, you know, maybe there was an inhibitor there that when you smoke weed, you know, it doesn't make you throw up.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it. So now you've genetically modified that out, not thinking, it doesn't do anything.
Because the crazy thing is, this is totally new. Like, weed has been around forever.
Yeah,
and people,
thousands of years.
I've known tons of people that smoke daily, all day for years, and never once had a fucking problem like that. So this is a totally new thing. So it's like, all right, this is either made up, or you know, it's got to be one of the two. You know.
Yeah.
It says that it burst upon the medical scene in 2004 when a group of Australian researchers wrote about 19 chronic marijuana users who had repeated episodes of abdominal pain and retching. The researchers followed 9 of the patients over time and found symptoms went away when cannabis use was stopped, but returned when it was restarted. So oddly, over half of the 19 reported using extremely hot baths or showers to self-treat their symptoms. As more and more cases of CHS began to appear, hot bathing as a home treatment became a recurring theme.
That's weird. I never heard of it before. So 2004, huh?
Oh, then you got to think about, you know, this was where when it started?
Australia.
You know, you got to test it local somewhere, right?
That's true.
And it's like, hey, all right, it works.
Let's try it somewhere and see how this works. Yeah.
Because I mean, you don't want to test it out in let's say out here, because somebody's gonna somebody's gonna test and be like, hey, there's some weird fucked up shit about this. You know, kind of like why they test vaccines in Africa and in the world.
See how it affects them, and then be like, all right, that'll work. We can use that.
Yeah. People be like, oh, that's bullshit. They don't do that, bro. They've been doing it for the longest time. Fuck, they even test shit on us.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's classified files that have come out and be like,
everybody that took the vaccine.
Yeah.
That's an untested drug. You are the test.
You are the test. Yep. There's a big old fucking massive psyop. Which, I mean, kind of brings me down to this new
you know what?
Right? Allegedly, it's a psyop.
Allegedly.
We're not medical professionals here, so.
So it does say that THC, the main psychoactive compound in weed, has access to the body's pain receptors. So one theory is that the distracting sensation of the extreme heat interrupts the pain cycle, thus easing symptoms. So to compound the strangeness of the disorder, THC and other cannabinoids in the marijuana plant have been used for pain relief, paradoxically relieving nausea and vomiting in cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy. However, despite the popularity of marijuana as a painkiller, study results on its effectiveness has been mixed.
I've never gotten a relief on it.
Yeah.
I mean, never have.
It affects people differently.
Just higher
So
shit
people are
and it
thinking
hurts.
just dosage levels is one of the things.
Yeah.
So.
And then again, that's another one. I mean, the fucking, what is it, dab?
The dabs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, bro, I was like, y'all are doing too much.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. I mean, and it sucks because it's a great movement, right? Like, I'm totally for everybody smoking weed. I'd rather you smoke weed than smoke cigarettes because at least it's healthier for you.
Yeah.
But you're making fucking strands of weed that are too fucking strong, man. It's like, okay, now you're not even getting high. You're wondering, are you gonna lose your fucking mind?
Yeah.
You know, are you gonna have a psychotic break?
I think they have had a bunch of cases of people that like are skits,
Yeah,
or they're like borderline schizophrenic, and then they smoke weed, you know, and then it fucks them up, and they become full on schizophrenic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it can happen.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the dosage levels, but it also says that it could be like the increasing potency of THC in today's marijuana products, because it's been well documented that the amount of THC that now comes in cannabis is increasing substantially.
Yeah, because they're modifying that shit.
Yeah. In the 90s, the average was like 4% or 5%. Now in Colorado, it's anywhere from 15 to 20%.
It's fucking crazy.
God, that's nuts. Like what's that fucking moon rock? You ever seen that? It looks like a nugget of weed, but then they pulled it apart, and it's kind of like just, I guess it's between weed and dabs and shit. It's just all fucking it all balled up together, you know.
Really?
And they pulled it apart, and it literally looks like a fucking like a weed hush puppy with this just fucking.
I have not seen that.
Oh, bro. I think it's called moon rock.
That's crazy.
And dude, that's fucking, it's nuts, man. I was like, dude, can y'all chill the fuck out with weed, man? You know, I'm all for everybody smoking, but I was like, y'all gonna fuck up the cause.
Well, that's the problem. They're gonna fuck it up for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, weed can't kill you. Well, I was like, somebody's trying to find out.
Yeah, they're pushing it to the point to see if it can kill somebody.
Yeah, fuck, that's nuts, man. I couldn't even imagine 100% THC. I don't know. I doubt you can even get that much, but
somebody's trying. Somebody's trying right now.
Yeah,
somebody's in the lab like, yeah, add some more of this.
Like, bro,
move this molecule over here.
I think you better hold their eyes up because they just ripped
like,
one.
Let me see what else I can do here.
Yeah. You know, if we just splice it with the crack molecule. I'm like, dude, leave that shit alone and start growing some more mushrooms, man. We need more mushrooms.
But like also like with
they fuck with that too.
Weed, I mean, people lace that shit too with all kinds of stuff.
Ooh,
that too. Well,
why do you
they
lace
found
with fentanyl?
Fentanyl. They have found fucking weed laced with fentanyl. What the fuck, man?
Why? Because some dickhead is like, hey, man, let's just make
No, it would be
more
really
money.
cool.
More money.
That's what it is.
Let's sell less weed.
You know what would be really cool? Yeah. Yeah.
Look what I could do.
Like, oh, fuck, man. Like, if you want a cool fucking plant, right? Like, crossbreed weed with mushrooms and a cocaine plant, the coca plant. Like, you get the best. Like, you get the high, and then you get the psychedelic without getting tired. Damn.
It balances out.
Damn. Like, get fucked. It's like, how long is this high? As long as you want it to be. As long as you want.
Or like it's been 2 minutes.
Exactly.
But it's been like forever for them.
I mean, I don't condone drugs, but whatever. You know, weed's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, you're not going to hurt anybody. I don't think so.
Who knows?
Where's that dare lion at?
Be looking at me, I'm so disappointed in you. It's like, and then,
you were my star student.
Did I send you that shit on Dare, man? That it was just the fucking them to funnel money?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, bro. I was like, oh, man, we can't have anything.
Nope. There was another one when we were in high school. Defy it?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Are you trying to? Oh,
I think I was probably getting high.
Yeah, you probably were. There was one in high school. I remember hearing about it. I don't know how new or old it was. But it was like the transition from Dare.
Oh, okay.
It became this other thing called Defy It. I don't. It stands for something. It's an acronym. I don't know what it stands for though. I forgot.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
So,
Defy It program, a school drill. I mean, dude. I mean, when I saw that,
I don't think it's around anymore either. It was probably another money funneling.
The war on drug failed. Let's stop spending money on the fucking thing. You know, fucking, we got Trump blowing up fucking boats.
That's crazy, right?
Yes, dude. And I'm like,
he's got the Navy down there right now, and the Marines, I think, are headed down there too.
Yeah. I was like, what are we doing?
They're like, no more drugs. Boom.
Like, where are they specifically blowing these things up from? Are they coming from Mexico? Or are they coming from
Venezuela?
Venezuela, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, there's not that many drugs coming up here from Venezuela for you to have your entire Navy. Like, there's some other shit going on. Whether it be the oil, whether it be some shit.
Yeah, there's deeper things involved in this. It's not like that's just what we're being told. Like, it's all about the drugs, but there's more to it.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, bro, come on, man. We got the CIA.
What did you say about Venezuela? It's one of the most mineral-rich countries in the world.
Yeah, it's got the most minerals, or I should say, like diamonds, gold, stuff like that. than any other place in the world, even more than the mines in Africa.
They have a shitload of oil.
The biggest oil reserves on the planet, even bigger than Saudi Arabia. And I'm like, so what the fuck?
How come it doesn't look like Dubai?
Yes, there are. The oil is a little different. The oil is a little thicker.
Oh, okay.
You know,
so processing it takes a little bit more.
Yes, and the U.S. has the only refineries that can refine something that thick. You know, because it used to be a fucking gold mine. We used to get a lot from Venezuela. You know, a lot of fucking oil. Of course, we're the only people that the U.S. I guess it was Texas and some other refineries. We're the only ones that were able to refine that thick oil.
Yeah.
But still, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally bringing in billions of dollars a year.
Is it like that tar shit? Is that what
I don't know if it's that thick, you know, but I know the stuff in Saudi Arabia, that's just thin. That's
low gravity.
Yeah, high gravity.
Or high gravity.
High gravity shit. So, but then again, over there, it just flows out of the fucking ground. But I'm sure in Venezuela, it flows out of the ground too, you know?
Damn.
A little bit slower, but still. Just all the fucking all the goddamn oil, all the gold, all the diamonds, all the rare minerals.
I think they have lithium mine. Yeah, they have
lithium mines, and
that's what it comes down to.
There's something going on.
The drugs is just the reason. Is the public reason, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Maduro came out and said, "Hey, you can have the oil, you can have whatever. Just leave us the fuck alone."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, nah." So I'm like, hold on a second.
Well, Maduro's a piece of shit, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing good about him at all. He's a piece of shit. He's a fucking dictator.
Yeah.
And I do believe the part where they said that he is running that drug cartel he is the head of that drug cartel down there.
Oh, I wouldn't.
I believe that. I mean, yeah. Of course he is. What the fuck? He does whatever the fuck he wants. He's the dictator of that whole country.
Yeah.
He ran that country to shit. Like that was a nice country until he came into power.
Well, even the guy before him.
Was he doing it too?
Yeah, he does. Because he's the one that appointed Maduro. So he just continued the shit. He just kept it going. But then again, I mean, for the longest time, we thought Chapo Guzman was the guy that was the tippy top, and turns out he wasn't. He was just a show guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, that's so fucking that's so Netflix documentary type shit. Where it's just like, hold on, this guy's a badass, and it's like, oh no, he wasn't the one.
Yeah,
he's just
one that you know about.
Yeah.
There's people behind him that nobody knows about at all.
And it's like, yeah, you just draw the attention. You can say whatever you want. You're running the cartel. It doesn't matter. You know, I can't remember what the guy's name, but they finally found who he was, and he's untouchable. They just can't touch him.
Venezuela has an estimated U.S. $14.3 trillion worth of natural resources and is not self-sufficient in most areas of agriculture. And then I was looking at a lot of the stuff. I was looking at their budget and how much they're in debt. And
yeah, well, they're fucking
their
economy shit.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're basically a third world country because they just fucked it all off.
Mm-hmm.
And they have all these resources. They just don't have the ability to get it all out.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, it's kind of hard to get back up when you got another country's foot on your back.
Yeah,
there's like, no, you're gonna do what we want. You're gonna do what we want. You know, and we're not gonna let fucking Russia, we're not gonna let China come in because it's geological or geographic area is not conducive to our.
Yeah, we don't want those.
We don't want you over here. Yeah. You know, so you can't fuck with anybody because we'll fuck you up.
Look what we did to Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba's stuck in the 50s.
Oh yeah,
they're stuck in the fucking 50s, bro.
Yeah, but again, it's like, how do you allow Russia to put missiles on your shit? When I'm like, dude, you're literally outside of our border.
Yeah,
you're a very tiny country,
like miles from Miami. Yeah, like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you're sitting there ganging up on somebody, and your 5'1" homeboy comes and tries to like, oh, I got your back. You ain't gonna do nothing. they're 6'5", man. They're 6'5", 6'7".
They're all Vikings,
homeboys.
Bro. They're all Vikings.
You're not gonna do anything. So go sit down, go play with your muñecas. You know. But the whole thing is fucking nuts, man. Like I mean, the Navy's there. You're right. What's it called? The whole entire, what's it called? Like when they put the restrictions on the air.
Air restrictions. Flight restrictions.
Yeah, you can't there's no jets.
Oh, no fly zone.
No fly zone. Oh, the whole airspace is restricted.
Yeah.
So nothing can fly in, nothing can fly out. And I'm like, or they're going to shoot it down. And I'm like, fuck, dude. how do you do this? You know? And then when they fucked it off,
they're
this
stuck.
Yeah,
They have nothing that they can do.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Maduro shouldn't be in power anyways, because he did lose that election. But he's like, nah, I'm not getting out.
But here's the thing. So what happens is the same thing going to happen in that country that happens to every country that we fuck with their government. The country collapses. Mm-hmm. Every fucking country that we fuck with their government, it collapses. Like every single one of them. Is that what's going to happen? This guy's going to get pulled out of power, and there's going to be a void, and then a whole bunch of goddamn guerrillas and warlords take over the country.
No, we'll replace him with somebody. The CIA is like, we want this. We're going to put you in charge. As long you just play ball. You just got to play ball.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, see what happens to Saddam Hussein? You know, you don't play ball, we're going to come get you.
Iraq is never going to be the same. Like they're pretty much.
Yeah. But I think that was I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they wanted.
What was the other country with Gaddafi? Libya?
Oh, Libya. Yeah.
That's another failed state.
They failed on that bitch on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like, no, you're going to play ball. You know?
I think I remember reading something about, Gaddafi was a piece of shit, don't get me wrong, but they were staying outside of the fiat system. They weren't playing ball with the World Bank. They were on their own gold reserve. They were on their own economy. They weren't playing ball with the world. World powers.
Yeah, they weren't playing ball with us. He didn't want to play ball.
That too, but the world powers, like other than like.
Well, he was dealing with China and Russia just fine.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah. Those are the superpowers that aren't fucking with anybody else either, other than their own circle of people.
See, and that's why I always. I mean, I don't know. I'm not real knowledgeable on this part, right? But it doesn't make any sense to me when they're like, "Oh, he's gassing his own people." You mean the one that collects all this bullshit from? Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know. To a point, it doesn't make any sense. And then, while you're telling me that he's gassing everybody, he's dealing with gold in other countries in Africa with their own money. You know, it's like, hey, we're not going to do the U.S. dollar. I'll buy your oil with gold. You know, and while he's doing all this, right? And I'm like, it's kind of like when somebody's not doing what you want, so you go and talk shit about all the bad stuff that you're doing, and then you take him out of power.
Yeah,
and it's like, he was gassing his own people. I'm like, make that make sense. Why would he do that?
Yeah,
that doesn't make. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just speaking on mine. I've never been a dictator. I don't know what it takes to be a dictator. You know, it just didn't make any sense to me because I'm like, why do you want the people that you have to live in this country with? Everybody hate you. Yeah, you know.
Well, I think if on that level you want everybody to fear you because that you can control them.
I mean, but you're already in power. You know what I mean?
It makes it easier to control them because you always have these rebellions, people trying to rise up against you.
Yeah, that's true.
So you want to keep that fear. I don't know if he was actually gassing him. I don't know the whole story on that, but
that's what the whole thing before we like Libya here not so long ago when Trump fucking I guess during his first term when he bombed that fucking airport. Oh, he's gassing everybody, and I'm like,
that wasn't Libya.
It was Syria.
It
was Syria. Even then, that didn't make any sense either. I'm like, okay, then why didn't you stop all that? You just took out the airports.
Bombed the fuck out of them.
Yeah, you bombed the piss out of the airports. I'm like, you didn't do nothing to the fact that.
Oh no! You're talking like here recently? Are you talking about his last term?
His last term.
Oh yeah, he bombed the fuck out of them. Yeah.
So I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so he's gassing these people, but you just took out all you took out was an airport.
Yeah.
Make that make sense. That doesn't make any sense. And what's the airports to carry all his fucking fighter jets or whatever the fuck they had there. And I'm like, but you didn't address the problem.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you told me that Osama bin Laden, we're going after Osama bin Laden, but you come back with Saddam Hussein? Come on, man. It's like that. I'm sure they were pieces of shit. We know Saddam Hussein's kids were pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that movie, Devil's Double?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Devil's Double is good.
Dude, but some of the stories that have come out where it's like he would, I guess, well, I don't know which son it was. They're having a wedding. He would go and fucking take the wife, rape the wife.
Yep.
And it's, I mean, that's not even the worst of it, you know? Sometimes he would behead these fucking women, you know? And it's like, now this dude's fucking left at the altar with nobody, you know? Because
you just have to let it happen.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, like I said, I'm sure he was a piece of shit. If it's anything like, what's that what movie with Nicolas Cage, Lord of War, where that one dude, I don't know, he's from Africa, what part of the Congo, whatever, and he's like, just does whatever the fuck he wants. You know, I'm sure there's people like that. But I'm like, it's so mind-blowing that I mean, I can't even say much because man, we let it happen here. Well, they just like there's just one guy. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. No one can stop me. Against how many people live in this country? No one's gonna speak up. Yeah. No. It kind of reminds me of that fucking what's that Pixar movie with the grasshoppers and the ants.
Oh, Bugs Life.
The Bugs Life. Yeah, when that grasshopper, he's like, he basically tells them, I guess to keep it down, right, or something like that. He's like, if they just knew the power that they had.
Yeah, because they have the power in numbers.
Yeah, they got the power in numbers. And it was like, we have to make sure we have to rule them by fear and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's so mind blowing because I mean, it just leans back to the like some of these people that get killed, right? Oh, they say a cop kills my son or something like that, right? And it's just like no one does anything. I mean, here, ladies, they happen. There's been people that protest and shit like that, but they're like, "Oh, well, we're sorry. You know, he was in his right to, the cop, whether it was excessive, whatever. He's had the right to do this, you know." And everyone's pissed off, up in arms, right? We want justice. Now all of a sudden it's like, well, here's the $200,000 check. How's that justice? Oh, justice is just fine. Thank you. And I'm like, well, really? That's it? Like, I don't know. You took my kid. I don't know to the ends of the earth. I'm following you. I'm finding you. But a $200,000 check is going to be fine? Hey, y'all, just give me some money. Justice was served.
That's all they can do. Give money. They don't have
that's all they can do. That's all they can do. But I'm like, why are you accepting this money? That money, $200,000. Yeah, it may make your life easier, but you know, the only purpose they gave you in this life was having that child, and that child got stripped from you.
Take that $200,000 and go and finance a militia.
Something needs to happen. I mean, because look what happened in Mexico.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You know, that's like this is what needs to happen.
Yeah,
because these people in power, there's no reason for them to fear because no one's going to stand up. But I tell you one thing, man.
That chick didn't win that election either.
Who? Claudia? Oh, no, the senator? Oh, fuck no,
she
bro.
She didn't win that election.
Well,
well,
she won.
On paper.
Yeah, on paper. I was like, all it took was like fucking 30-something dudes to get murdered.
Yeah.
You know? The amount of people that got killed for her to get in office, it's mind-blowing. I'm like, come on, are we not? We know she worked for the cartel.
How the hell is a Scheinbaum the president of fucking Mexico?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, Jewish, right?
She's Jewish.
And then
there was a lot of Jewish people in Mexico. I guess there is.
Yeah, there's some everywhere. I guess. You know, they move them around everywhere. But that senator came out. She's like, she works for the cartels. She is a cartel member. You know, those people were killed. And did this bitch die? No, the senator that was talking all this shit.
I don't know.
I don't think she did. I think the Scheinbaum wanted to arrest her.
That's right.
Wanted to arrest her because of the shit she was saying.
And then that's what caused the uprising.
That's what caused the uprising. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, you can't.
Because that chick was right.
Yeah, fuck yeah, she was right. I mean, whoever says, oh, that's not true. Bitch, have you not seen the news? Have you not seen what has happened?
A lot of people haven't. Because a lot of people are just like, hey, what's going on? I haven't
put my blinders on.
Hey, Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday sales event. Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck's going on around them, at all.
Yeah, this TV's on sale. It's only fucking $299 now. And then have you seen those? Or some of them they pull that tag off the back and it's still the same price.
Oh yeah.
There's just put the Black Friday sale $299 and I was like, come on, man.
A lot of these places they'll go and they'll like say the price is $299, right? Like the original price is $299, like maybe the month before Black Friday or whatever sales event, whatever places.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then they'll go but hey, it's on sale, half off today, and then it'll show the new price of $600, and the sale price is $299.
Oh yes.
So, hey, wait a second, it was just $299 already. Yeah. Like what the fuck?
No, but it was originally. It's retailed at $600.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a fucking sleazy,
scam,
bro.
Yeah, it's a fucking scam.
Like I don't know when the numbers are gonna come out with Black Friday sales, because I do it from what of course I'm on TikTok a lot and shit, and people are just slamming Black Friday sales, slamming the corporate shit. So I'd like to see what these sales are going to be, especially, everything's more expensive, groceries and all that. I'd like to see what those numbers are going to come in at.
Bet you they're still high.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, because people are still going to have to buy stuff. A lot of people do wait for the Black Friday stuff to make big purchases. I did. I needed a washing machine. And
that's true.
I've been needing a washing machine. Mine's been on its last leg for like the last 3 months, and I'm like, come on, Black Friday. And Black Friday came around, I was like, all right, new washing machine.
I know, man. We got a dishwasher showing up tomorrow.
See, But goddamn, they're still expensive though.
Yeah.
Like even on sale, it's still like goddamn. I don't remember them being that much still.
But those were always like purchases that came every Friday, every Black Friday. You know, my thing is like all the little stuff. The people that were like, you know, you used to hear the stories. People were fighting each other, getting the fucking deals in the kiosk. Right. I went to fucking Walmart. They didn't look nowhere near as packed as it used to be.
No. Most of that stuff is all done online now.
Oh shit! Okay.
Almost all of it is. Or people, you go to Black Fridays and it's like stuff's on sale, but it's not like, I don't know how to explain that.
It's nothing like that. It's like more organized, but like to where
more organized.
like everything's got a time. Like you can come and get this item this time. This one's released at this time.
And
staggered.
And then once you get there, they have to give you all right, you were here first, so you get a ticket to go get this thing, and then that way not everybody's fighting for it. Like, hey, you were here. Here's your ticket to get that item, and like, all right. And then
that's not cool.
And then at 4:00, this other item will be on sale if that's what you're interested in. Then you show up at 4:00.
I miss when you would show up to the stores
fighting people.
Dude, there'd be police out there waiting to open up the doors. You know, because everybody would flood the fuck in.
That was real Black Friday.
Yeah, man. It was like, oh, it's Black Eye Friday.
Yeah,
Black Eye Friday.
Who died today?
I used to love that meme of like the Rocky holding up the TV. He's like, Adrian, I got it. It's not with the black eye.
You know what's wild is fucking TVs, man.
They're so cheap right now.
Yeah, TVs used to be like a plasma TV. Of course, plasma was not as good as everybody thought they were, but this used to be like $1,500, $2,000 TVs or more, depending on.
Sam's Club had a 55-inch TV Vizio for $120.
Wow,
that's crazy.
That is crazy. That's fucking nuts. Dude.
It's nuts, bro. I mean, there's got to be AI robots building them bitches. Because how do you make them that cheap?
Well, but see, now that you have all these brand names that weren't around before, like Hisense, and maybe Hisense was around, but it wasn't around as much as it is now. Because now you don't see as many, like Panasonic. I don't even think they even have Panasonic TVs anymore.
I don't see any Panasonic.
There's not as many. There's Sony. There's some Sony TVs, but they're only like in select stores
Toshiba.
now. They're not. Yeah. Toshiba. I don't think there's any Toshibas anymore.
No, I don't think so. LG, there's.
You don't see as many LGs either. You don't see. No. There's still a bunch of Samsungs, but Samsung's trash, and I think everybody finally gets that.
Well, it's because they make everything too. You know, they just make trash shit.
But what's taking the place, and what's a lot more common now, is you'll see like these Hisense or these other. These ones that,
but I think it's cyclical. Yeah, I think it's cyclical though, because remember back in the day, Vizio was like, "What the fuck is a Vizio?"
Yeah,
what's a
Vizio's actually all right.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, I bought my first Vizio. I still have it in my living room.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've gone through fucking 4 Samsungs.
Oh yeah, I will never buy.
I'm like, dude, this last set of Samsungs that I had, I'm fucking done. I'm like, I will not buy anything Samsung again. Their washer and dryers are fucking trash. The refrigerators are fucking trash. Like, dude,
this is trash, man. It's trash.
Like, they're expensive.
Oh yeah.
Expensive trash.
Expensive as trash.
See, back in the day was because what was the other one? TCL.
TCL.
That's kind of a newer one, isn't it?
No, that's been around for a little bit.
Been around for a while.
But I think it's just that. I think it's just like, I think these companies have figured out that people like new. Brand new. You know what I mean? They're like, you have to phase it out. We have to change our name. We have to change the name because people get tired of buying the same shit.
Yeah, I don't like that because to me it's like these brand names are like, okay, that's a good one. Like that one's been around since there used to be this whole thing. This brand has been around for 60 years. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like whatever happened to Kenmore? Remember Kenmore? The appliances?
Oh yeah.
I don't even see those anymore.
I guess they're just like specific
Maytag
places.
is owned by Whirlpool. I'm naming washer machine because I just got through buying washers. I was doing research on it. But Maytag is owned by Whirlpool now. Yeah. And Whirlpool, like Maytag used to be the unbreakable shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But now apparently because they're owned by Whirlpool is actually better than Maytag because they make sure that their Whirlpool brand has the better stuff. Yeah.
Whirlpool, kind of like LG, Samsung, GE, and Maytag.
Oh shit.
Apparently LG has as far as like going to like a big box store and buying one, that would be the one to get. Would be an LG.
No,
but if you really want a good one, get you a Speed Queen.
Speed Queen. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because they go out and buy these big companies. They go out and buy these other companies, and they want to do the quality control. Kind of like with Michelin and BF Goodrich. They come out of the same. The same same owner.
But the Michelin one's going to be
Or
your
better,
higher tier.
your better tire.
Yeah.
But man, it's just it's sleazy, man. Because getting to
The
the
marketing thing. It's the marketing.
It's the marketing, and then you come to realize that how many companies actually own everything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, where it's just like they just come and buy everything up, and then at the end of the day, you know, shit comes out of the same factory.
No, there used to be Mitsubishi, like TVs and Mitsubishi. Like, what happened to that? You know?
Oh,
They
yeah.
still make Mitsubishi cars.
Yes,
They do. Okay.
but see, Mitsubishi has different sections. You know what I mean? So there is an automotive Mitsubishi. There's but then they have electronics Mitsubishi.
Oh, yeah.
They have like just different sections of Mitsubishi.
Which I thought was funny. Like back in the day, right when you used to buy your PCs, there was a fucking you'd buy a Hewlett Packard, you buy this all these different types of computers, and then you break it down and you sit there and look inside what's in this motherfucker, right? Most of not AMD, but Acer was the one that made a lot of their products inside.
Acer did? I didn't know that. And then they just decided, let's make our own fucking computer.
That's basically it. Yep. And it's just like, this is so cheesy, dude.
Yeah.
But it's all coming. Not full circle, but it's gonna get worse, man. Because I just saw this shit the other day, and I don't know how to feel about it. You know, I don't really fuck with CarPlay much, besides when my radio has it. But I like the Bluetooth better. But GM, man, in 2026, 2027, all your CarPlay is gonna be subscription.
That's funny.
Yeah, like they'll still come with it, but unless you're paying a subscription, you won't have access to it.
I think I told you about this. So I think Porsche is the first ones to do it, but it's going to happen to all of them eventually.
Yeah. They come with all the amenities.
Yep.
You know, but you have to pay subscription to use each one. Heated seats, subscription.
Yeah, it's already there.
Your Apple CarPlay, subscription. Your fucking heated steering wheel, subscription.
You want to go over 75?
Subscription. Yeah. Which, man, all in all, like I'm sure did they get you to sign some kind of fucking agreement? But it's like, I don't know if there's a way around it, because I know somebody out there is going to jailbreak a fucking car. They're
sure, yeah.
Yeah, you just stick this in your shit, and then it'll give you all the amenities. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, perfect.
I'm sure it's happening in China, but I found out about it. This guy that was he's in Japan, and you buy a car in Japan, you have to have this card.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right, so the card is tied to like your driver's license and everything else. You know what I mean? So before you have your key to turn the car on, but it still won't turn on until you put the card into the car.
So it identifies you.
It identifies you. And if you have too many points, or I don't know, something that you did wrong, that you did wrong, your car's not going to start.
Kind of reminds me of The Fifth Element, because remember he was like, "Oh man, I can't get another point. Like, I have to be able to drive." Yeah,
yeah, like that. Yeah,
otherwise
just like that. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive China's doing it, because they have the whole social credit, system right there. But this is also in Japan that they do that.
Yeah. So, with all that, cars are getting. The only reason I'm saying this because I saw this video, and it's a company that does it here, and I don't know what the company's name is, but what they do is they restore old vehicles. Now, when I say old, I'm not talking about like 80s, 90s, something like that. I'm talking about 2000s and 99s or in the 90s. Mm-hmm. They go in there, completely redo this fucking vehicle. It's a brand new vehicle when they're done with it, and you can add stuff to it, but this is the whole philosophy, right? Is like it's too expensive. These cars are getting too expensive and they're breaking.
Yeah.
So just to be able to afford this, like this video I was watching, he's like, the damn truck breaks down before you even finish paying it off.
Oh yeah. They're designed that way, though.
Yeah, they're designed that way. He's like, what we do is we modify like who they're talking about, the water pump. These water pumps nowadays, they're plastic. He's like, we replace them with fucking billet internals.
That's badass.
Yeah. So when it's done, he goes, yeah, it's not going to, then again, it's not a $10,000 truck, and it's not probably a $30,000 truck. So you're sitting somewhere in the middle, like say $25,000 for this truck. It's older, but it's completely redone with American made parts.
Is it bulletproof? Pretty close?
Pretty close. I mean, compared to these trucks nowadays,
yeah, might as well
I'm
be,
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because you got Chevys that are fucking shelling motors at 8,000, 18,000 miles. And I'm like, you're not even broken in yet.
I think I was on that Chevy, that work truck that I had, I want to say I was about 45 or 50.
Before it took a shit.
Yeah. 45,000 miles on a brand new fucking truck.
And this guy was like, like he was showing his 90 pickup. He's like, this has got the 5.7 in it. You know, hell, they're cheaply rebuilt. Should it go out, you know, it runs about $800-900 to get through your internals, you know, and rebuild this motor, and you're back to going.
That Ford, 103,000 in the transmission went out on it,
and that took a shit. Like I'm saying, it's like these all these newer vehicles, and this is what I don't understand, right? Well, I do understand because they stopped making the 5.3 too reliable, too easy to fix.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
they can fix it.
Yeah,
we don't want it. They can fix it,
dude. Because I mean, you've been in some of these new vehicles, dude. Good luck.
Yeah,
unless you're fucking 4'1" and get in there, you know, and tiny, skinny arms to get where you need to get. Yeah, there's no fucking way. You have to take off everything. It's just some of these newer trucks, you got to lift the fucking cab just to work on the fucking thing.
Tiffany, when I replaced, I did something. Was it your headlight or your tail light?
Yeah,
it was your tail light.
Tail light.
Tiffany, she needed a new tail light. Her car. I was like, yeah, no big deal. That's easy, right?
Hell no.
No, bro. I had to take off her whole fucking bumper.
Yep.
The whole bumper, and then there was like some other some other stuff in there that had to come off too, to access the bolts, to take that fucking thing off. Like, this is fucking stupid. Like, I can't believe that all that just to take off a light. Yeah, they make them so hard.
Yep.
To get to access anything to work on it. Like, they just don't.
Oh, it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. I have to. These newer cars, I can't fit my hand in there to change anything out. I just can't.
It's crazy.
You know, but I mean, do you remember back in the 90s? You can literally, you got to work on your truck. You can climb in there. You can have your fucking foot right in front of the fan and the other one on the fucking steering shaft. And you can literally sit there and you can work on your fucking truck.
Growing up, my dad, and he always had this truck, and I understand it now. But I didn't understand it back then because I was like, I know my dad can afford a better truck than this, you know what I mean? Because he could. But no, it was a 1978 Ford F-150, and he drove that truck. Like, that was the only truck that he drove for years. He could afford another truck, but he wasn't going to go buy another truck. Like, that was the truck that he drove. And we worked on it all the time. If something went wrong on it, we'll fix it. Bro, you lift that fucking hood in that thing, we can climb inside that fucking thing. And there was still room. They had a 460 motor, big ass motor, but there was still room for us to fucking maneuver in there. Like, that's the way it was designed, was for you to be able to work on it.
And you could hit the motherfucker with something and not dent anything.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, look, good luck. If I fucking back up too hard,
it all accordions and shit.
Which I'm like, I got my Ford pickup, right? The whole fucking thing's aluminum.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fucking retarded.
Yep.
It's easy to get frustrated, especially with this newer. It's shit. These newer ones are like they cut corners just to fit emissions.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not make the body out of fucking steel no more. Let's make it out of aluminum to save weight.
And cost.
Mm-hmm. The fuel pump. Hey, you know, it's fucking chattering. We could have easily spent another $100 to make this bitch steel. But yeah, no, fuck that. Let's do that as fucking polycarbonate bullshit. It's going to end up breaking anyways.
The oil pans?
The oil pans are shit.
They're fucking plastic.
Dude, I replaced the EGR cooler on my truck, and I'm sitting there. I'm putting the new one back on, and I'm going, and I get it snug, and I'm like, I'm gonna go a little bit more just to snug it up, you know.
Make sure it's.
And good. I heard up, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Well, goddamn, now I'm leaking out of that crack.
Shit.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So now I got to replace the fucking valve cover, but I'm sitting there looking at it. I was like, all this has to come off. Everything on top has to come off. I'm like, how do I know how to put any of this back?
You don't. They make it to where you can't.
Yeah, there's fucking line. And then
you're gonna have some extra screws left over.
Yeah, that's no shit. Then the special tools just to get shit off.
Yeah, that's you.
And I'm like, they make it to the point where it's like, no, we don't need you working on it. I don't know what their hope is. I'm like, there's plenty of fucking mechanics out there.
Did we talk a little bit about this last week? Because I think I was pointing out on the phones. They.
I don't remember.
I don't remember who I was talking to. So, if I said it last week, I'm gonna say it again. But like, even your fucking phones. Remember, you used to be able to like take your phone to the phone store and work on it. So now these newer ones. So you have to take this. So if you want to access the battery in this phone, you got to take the fucking screen off.
Oh shit!
Right,
okay.
and then you can access the screws to get inside the phone. But those screws are no longer like...
Yeah, you can't buy the tool.
No, they're not like Phillips. They went to Torx for a little bit, but Torx are pretty... a lot of people have Torx now.
Yeah.
So now they changed it to their own proprietary screw head. Whatever. Yeah. It's crazy,
And
right?
I'm sure... Because I've seen some of these on playgrounds, right? Where you can tighten it up, but you can't unscrew it.
I've seen that, yeah.
And I'm like, the fuck is this, man? What is this? You know, you have to get a special tool just to grab that motherfucker the right way so you can unscrew it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my God, you can't work on anything anymore.
They don't want you to. They want you to pay somebody to
yeah. So some people are smartening up, right? Because then you got the thrift stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna buy brand new no more. You know, I did look into the shirts that I was telling you about. And I was like, that's what I don't dabble into that. Shirts are fucking expensive when you're buying them through these. I don't know what the fuck you call them, but they make their own clothes. Uh-huh. You know, $200 for a shirt. I'm sure it holds up, but I'm not spending $200 on a shirt. You know, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's a great product. Yeah. You know, and I'm sure that it does cost you that much to make the shirt. You know, but God damn it, where do you? I mean, it's got to be a little more cost effective.
Oh yeah.
You know,
there's a company that I follow. It's a clothing company. I've only ordered like one thing for them because they are expensive, but they have stuff like the 10-year hoodie, you mm-hmm. know, or the 8-year shirt. You know, stuff
okay,
like
okay.
They're not cheap.
Yeah,
but you're gonna buy it one time and it's gonna last you for fucking 10 years. You know, like 10-year hoodie is the reason why it's called 10 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been looking at tees. You know, I found a company that does make them. They say it's an American-made company, blah blah blah. But I'm still doing my research because I'm like, they're still $25 tees. You know, how much of this fabric, how much of your shirt is actually made in the U.S. because that's kind of cheap, you know.
How much would you be willing to spend for a T-shirt that's
comfortably $50?
$50 for a T-shirt.
For a T-shirt
made in America, made out of the right materials, whether that be linen or 100% heavyweight cotton.
Yeah.
Or
if it's linen, I'll spend $80.
Linen.
Yeah.
Linen's actually worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Linen is absolutely worth it.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But when, you know, there's some of these other websites that I've seen, I mean, American made, whatever, you know, of course we had our guests that put it $150 for a T-shirt. And I'm like, oh, man.
What I've seen are the most expensive in the clothing is the Japanese cotton. The Japanese made clothes. Those are fucking, the Japanese denim.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure
like
that
when we had Miller in here and he was talking about, they're fucking expensive. Now they're heavyweight, you know.
Yeah.
They're going to last a long time for sure, but man, like you got to save something. You got to save some money up to buy that pair of pants.
Which is great. I mean, good for them, you know. I want to buy American made. Maybe not as good quality, but at least it's supporting somebody here.
Yeah.
You know, I do have I'm spending $20 right now for one tee. You know, granted, that's expensive because, I mean, Fruit of the Loom,
See, I don't like Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, 3 washes and bitch has holes in it.
Yeah, it's done.
Like, what's the point? Like, I've always, like, I'll have a good, because I take care of my shit, so, I mean, unless it's work clothes. No, even work clothes. I'll have work clothes for years.
Yeah.
Because I don't tear my shit up. If it gets dirty, I try to clean it as best I can. You know, a lot of my shit still has oil stains on it. It's fine. It's a fucking work shirt. Yeah. But I bought like something good that I knew that it would last. You know, now the FR pants, those are just made to fail too. Like those, I can't get around it because I have to wear them. But the goddamn things get holes in them all the fucking time. Like that's just what it is. They're made to fail.
There's no getting around that.
Yeah, they want you to go buy more.
All my new clothes are soon to be work clothes.
Yeah, but I mean, I have blue jeans that I bought, and I might have spent $100 on them, but they're like 4 or 5, 6 years old. You know, they're still good. Nobody would know the difference, and they're like, "Oh man, that's last year's style. That's last season." You know, like, bro, I don't give a shit.
If anything, they're vintage.
There you go. Yeah,
yeah. My pair of jeans for me, man, maybe last 8 months to a year, maybe. You know, but it's shit quality.
Yeah, that's part of the deal. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, I don't really dabble in I don't dabble in clothes much. You know, I just don't.
Yeah,
and that's not because I don't want to. It's just because I'm like
I don't think I go shopping for clothes a lot.
Yeah.
But when I do, I'm like, it's like, all right, well, I'm going to buy
It's got to be worth your money.
Yeah, it's got to be worth my money. And then that way
I
don't have to go do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not like a big...
I'm not materialistic like that.
I'm not a big shopper. Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, how many
April
times do you see me in a different
shopper.
shirt? You know? How many times do you see me in a different color shirt? You know, if you go look at my chat,
I worry about you. I'm like, is he depressed?
He's emo.
It's literally blue jeans and a black shirt.
Yeah. That's me every day.
Yeah. I got a fuck ton of black shirts. A fuck ton. Same. My chest of drawers is full with black shirts.
Yeah.
Because I just like I don't want I don't want to focus on anything else. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm like, I still get mad when the fucking shirt that I have, I give it a couple washes, and it just doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Yeah.
It doesn't fit right.
Or,
and I'm like,
or it starts getting holes in it or something.
yeah, which they get fucking downgraded real quick to work shirts. But even then, I'm like, I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I want to have a good fucking shirt. You know, that's not gonna. I don't feel uncomfortable in. I don't feel like it's fucking baggy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's like because I washed it. It's too short now. You know, I fuck. That's why I don't fuck with Fruit of the Loom, man. Fruit of the Loom, get in, man. You wash them once, that's it. They're fucking done.
That's why they're.
That's why they're cheap.
That's why they're cheap. That's why they are what they are. Hell, Dickies used to be worth it, but they're not worth it no more either.
I see. I never liked Dickies.
No,
never.
They're just not the same quality that they were. I feel like Carhartt is going that way. Carhartt still has good quality, but
there's a lot of corners that were cut.
There is a lot of corners that are cut. But man, I'll have a Carhartt. That black hoodie that I have, it's my work hoodie. Mm. It's a Carhartt. It's heavyweight. It's like a heavy hoodie. Yeah. Like you put it on, you're like, goddamn, I don't know if I can walk around. It's just too much weight. But I've had that thing already for like 2 years. You know what I mean? So that's a pretty good run out of it. Yeah. And it's still, I'm still good. So I'm gonna keep wearing it.
I guess I mean, their jeans, I felt like they've cut corners on them.
Well, like my work jeans, my work shirts and all that, like my work jeans, I'll probably get a year, 6 months to a year. Yeah. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. No, I completely understand. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I'm like, it's time to start looking for some fucking.
So
I want quality shit.
We started out talking about AI and shit.
Yeah.
So do you think we're gonna get to that point where our clothes are made by programmed robots? Like it'll be made by robots that are programmed by AI. Yes. Do you think the quality will be worse since they're trying to be so damn efficient?
I think for the start, yes, and then because you don't have nobody to pay no more. There's the profit margin or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think the battle there is going to be quality. After your initial shit, which is probably going to take like 5-10 years. Yeah. You know, where's your initial, hey, yeah, our robots pump it out. We can make it cheap, blah, blah, blah. But it gets to the point where it's like, I buy your shirts, but they don't last long. Yeah. You know, so I think there's going to be, that race is going to end, which like it's quantity over quality. That's going to end. And then it'll transition over, man, we just need to put quality shit out. Granted, not the best quality.
We're already saving money on materials because we don't have to pay these people anymore. Yes. We have the robots. So now we can actually, the right company will reinvest that money into their materials.
Yes. And then, of course, with quality, when you're making the fabric, you know, I think there's going to be less flaws. Mm-hmm. Everything's going to, they'll maximize their shit. Because right now, who knows how much waste is actually happening. You know, because some people just show up and they're just like, oh, cut the fucking jeans. Not good.
Yeah, have you seen, like, I don't have anything silk. Well, no, I have some ties that are silk. But have you seen, so silk's always come from the silkworm, right? Mm-hmm. Which I think is in China or Japan.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I believe it's in China.
Oh, but they harvest them everywhere.
Yeah,
now they do.
Have you seen that they've been able to use spider silk? Yep. And apparently the spider silk is way better quality.
More durable.
More durable for sure. Yeah. But it's expensive because it takes a lot more.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
But that'd be cool. I want a spider silk tie. That's the only thing that I think that I have is silk is some ties.
It comes out of their butt. What do you got? You're wearing a bud shirt.
Spider shit?
Spider butt.
Is it made out of spider shit?
Made out of spider butt.
I think it'll, like I said, I'm really hopeful, man. And I may be just fucking, I may have blinders on, but I'm really looking for the utopian, the fucking robots make everything. There's going to be enough clothes for everybody, enough food for everybody. Yeah. You know, they'll be, like I was telling you about the Mercedes robot, working 24 hours a day. You know, I'm sure in the future there's going to be some fucking group that says robots have rights and they shouldn't work them as hard. And I'm it's coming. These soulless machines, you know, and I'm like, bro, they're there. We're built to make our lives better.
It's going to go like this. I was talking to my robot last night, and he's not happy.
Yeah. He said beep, beep instead of beep, boop. You know, and I'm like, that's the shit, you know.
I told him what his purpose was, and he got really sad.
Yeah.
He has to make butter for me. He has to cut my butter.
Yeah. He's like, oh, my God.
He has to turn my butter.
What is my purpose? To cut butter. But, fuck, what was I got?
I have a question. So Do you think we were just completely like blind and hopeless, like in the past, like trying to predict the future, or do you think it's easier now to predict the future? Like, are we more
I think
aware?
we're more. I think we're more lost now. Because it's like it can go so many different directions, and everybody's trying to predict it's going to go like this.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's easier because, I mean, 100 years ago, hey, we're going to be walking around with phones. What the fuck is a phone? It's like you can literally talk to anybody on this little doohickey. Anybody? You mean Tunkwunk from the tribe next door? Yeah. No, from Ming Chung from across the fucking world. And they're like, wait, you can even FaceTime them. You know, nowadays it's like the possibilities. We know where technology's going. We know it. I mean, we can fathom more the robots. We can fathom more. Hey, because when we got movies like The Matrix,
we've been groomed for years with all the movies. So.
I was thinking of Back to the Future. That's the only reason why I asked that question. Is like, you know, look at all the stuff from Back to the Future, and then I'm like thinking now, like, well, it's like we already know about AI and the capability of it, and it just gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Because I think, like, back in the day when you said, hey, man, could you imagine this? They're like, yeah, man.
10 years ago.
Put your whiskey down.
But 10 years ago, you couldn't have told me that AI would be in everybody's pocket like it is now. Like, it's in your phone. It's on our computers now. It's something that we could ask questions and conversate with. 10 years ago, that wasn't even like a thing. We had a different idea.
AI has been around since the 80s.
We had Clippy.
We had a different idea of what AI was going to be compared to what is available to us right now. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't even know what military has and what is private or the rich people have as far as AI goes. We just know what we have as a consumer. Yeah.
It was crazy because my dad, right, when he first got his first, remember the fucking phones in the bags?
Mm-hmm.
When he first got them, right, he's like, damn, look at this. You got a phone in a bag in my truck. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I was like, and then we started talking about, you know, yeah, you'd be able to, just like stupid shit, you know, we'll be able to hook shit up to it and blah, blah, blah. And my dad was like, nah, one day you're going to be able to carry this in your pocket. And I was like, what? Like, it was so mind blowing. I was like, what? Fuck no. There's no fucking way, Dad, you know? And he's like, yeah, he goes, because my dad hated the word impossible. He hated the word impossible. So he's like, yeah, man. He goes, I'm telling you, this shit's it's gonna be so mind blowing that like this was crazy to me when he even said it, because I'm like, yo, no shit. One day I'll have a phone, Dad. You know, he's like, everyone's gonna have one. Yeah. They're gonna be so easily accessible. Like, he goes, you'll be able to break this and go get another one like you go buy shoes. And I was like, no fucking way, man. Look at this thing. As I picked this big old fucking, you know.
How much that damn thing cost?
Yeah. They were expensive. He's like, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
And I was like it was, my dad was mind blowing because he was just like, oh, we haven't even scratched the surface. He was like, and then of course my dad was kind of a conspiratorial type too, right?
Conspiracy brain like you.
Oh yeah. Because he was like, because this is what we're getting now. This is just what's available to the people now.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what the military has?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you think so? And he's like, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't? Why would you give the brand new technology out to the people when it's like you have to figure it out first?
Yeah.
You have to, because he's like, everyone. What's that shit he used to say, man? He used to say, there's always an agenda to shit people put out. You know, so they have to. Well, how can we capitalize before it goes into the public market? How do we figure it out? How do they keep people from hiding us or hiding from us?
Being able to put my phone on this block right here and it charges. That technology has been around forever, but it's just barely available to us in the past, 5-6 years, something like that. That's like some crazy shit. So that means wireless powering of stuff has been around since Tesla invented it, actually. They just didn't want anybody to be able to
have access to it.
To have access to it.
Like when you think about it, what was the first electric car?
That was years ago. That was like in the 70s or 60s, wasn't it?
The first electric car was in 1876? Late 1800s?
I don't know. I didn't
the
know
first
that.
electric car.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, wait, what? Like we're talking about technology that.
Whose invention was it?
I don't even know. I just remember saying it's in the late 1800s. Now, don't quote me on the year because I'm not really positive on the year. But go ahead.
The first electric car is generally considered to be the Flocken Electrowagen, built in Germany in 1888.
Damn.
By Andreas Flocken.
Fucking German.
Flocken electric car.
Flocken Germans.
But it's crazy, right? Because you sit there and you're like, wait, what? Like, that doesn't even seem feasible. People still run around fucking horses.
Yeah.
They were still getting pulled around in fucking,
wagons and horses,
wagons and shit.
yeah.
And you're telling me the first electric car was in 1880 what?
1888.
1888.
Yeah. Other notable early electric vehicles include a crude electric carriage by Robert Anderson in the 1830s and a more practical four-wheeled electric carriage created by William Morrison in the U.S. around 1887 to 1891.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Can you Google real quick when the first battery was built?
Yes.
Oh, that was in Egypt. It was in Egypt.
the Baghdad battery?
Baghdad battery.
Or which, I guess better yet to say, when was electricity first created or first invented?
Okay.
Or whatever.
Well, yeah, no, it wasn't Egypt. It was Iraq, right? The Baghdad.
Yeah, the Baghdad battery. Because
it was Babylon.
It's
I think that's where they found it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's in
Baghdad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When it was electricity invented?
Yeah, invented.
Okay. Around electricity was not invented, but discovered over centuries. Observation and studied electricity by Thales of Miletus around 600 BCE. Key developments include Benjamin Franklin's 1752 kite experiment demonstrating that lightning is electrical, and Alessandro Volta's 1800 invention of the first electric battery.
Okay, see, that's where I was getting at. So by the time now,
Volta's.
Benjamin Franklin, fucking Benjamin Franklin, he did his whole shit at what year?
1752.
1752. Okay, so a year late. I mean, literally 100 years later, somebody came up with a battery.
Yes.
And then they slapped that bitch in the car.
Yep, Alessandro Volta.
Like, that's just mind blowing. I was like,
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, why aren't we?
Yeah.
I thought it was closer than that, but I mean, 100 years, all right, 100 years.
Yeah, but
There's a lot of time to figure shit out, but still, it's like, how did you know to harness that? How did you know how to put that shit together?
Yeah.
And then not even long after that, they built a fucking car.
So I wonder when were the first cars available to the public? Like, it would have to have been like 1900s, like 1915, maybe.
There's a Ford Model T, right? The first one that, let's see. That's a better question.
The first car made available to the public was the Benz patent motor wagon, built by Carl Benz in 1885. It was patented in 1886 and became the first commercially sold automobile, with sales beginning in 1888.
Damn, so.
But you had to have some money, though, to get it. Like, it wasn't like.
Got that Benz.
Yeah, you had to have some money because.
Yeah.
Like, back then, I remember seeing, like, especially like if you look in old movies, people are still in horses and stuff, but every once in a while you'll see like a rich person in a car.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I want to say, like, in maybe the 19-teens or the 1920s, there was more people using cars than there were people using horses.
And as far as the Ford Model T, it was not the first car, but it was the first commercially viable and affordable automobile for the average person.
Yeah.
Thanks to its mass production.
Well, what's crazy there is
Go ahead.
There was 2 years difference between the automotive, gas, petroleum, and the electric car.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
pretty wild.
Yeah, they were competing with. I mean, they weren't competing with. One blew the other one out of the water.
Yeah.
But it was all battery storage.
Yeah, it came down to can you charge this thing again?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like there's just that.
But
shit
see
right
that,
there.
yeah, that shows you like technology it's been around forever.
Oh yeah.
You know? It's just people that are in control of it. What do they want?
Yeah.
You know, when do they want to allow people to have access to that?
Well,
or do they even want people to have access? Because some of this shit is just archived, and nobody gets access to it. Like, supposedly the government has these fucking warehouse full of all these fucking badass inventions and artifacts and shit.
Yeah,
and
you put it up, man.
nobody ever gets to see
you
it.
shove that shit because hey, what did JP Morgan said? If I can't put a meter on it, I don't want it.
That's right. It's all about making money off of it.
The first handheld cell phone was the Motorola Dynatac, demonstrated in 1973.
Got that prime code phone?
It was a prototype weighing 2.5 pounds, and the first public call was made using it on April 3rd, 1973 in New York City.
Damn.
Remember prime code?
No.
That might have been before your time. That was like a late 80s, early 90s phone company.
Really?
Prime code. Yeah, it was like a cellular. They were cellular only, though.
You said the first phone was when?
The first handheld cell phone was demonstrated in 1973.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow.
That's crazy.
Because what's that movie with fucking Michael Douglas and that fucking stockbroker movie.
Oh, Wall Street.
Wall Street.
You got
Didn't
the
he have that big old
standing on the beach?
Well,
Yeah.
availability, a commercial version was not released until 1983.
Yeah. You had,
Wow,
to, you had to
that's
be
long.
rich to have that.
Oh yeah. Because I'm like, dude, you're calling from fucking
Like how many they were paying by the second.
yeah.
phone.
Like it's crazy, right? Because when they first came out, you know, who did you call?
Exactly.
Right. Oh crap! I know. Really, that is a good question.
It was like, fuck, hold on. You had to wait for everybody to buy this shit.
Yeah.
Like your buddy, unless you were all rich, you didn't.
Well, landlines.
Oh yeah, duh, right.
Yeah, but you know, it depends because.
Call Ghostbusters.
Well, no, okay, I think we were off of that.
But you were in your car, you're headed to the office, and you're like,
Yeah.
hey, guess where I'm calling you from?
I was gonna say, but people that had the landlines back then still had. You had to be connected to the landline system, the switchboards.
Yes.
But I think by that time everybody was already off the switchboard system. I think.
Fuck, I forgot about the switchboard system.
Remember that?
Let's see.
Because you used to be able to pick it up and call the operator. Hey,
Yeah. But I think by the time cell phones had started coming more consumer grade, I think they were already like the landlines were already off of the switchboard system. I think. I don't know for sure.
I'm sure in big cities they were.
Did you know here at Fort Concho there's a telephone museum?
What?
Yep.
No, I
There's
did
a
not know
telephone
that.
museum
It
there,
is.
and they have like old school telephones there.
What'd you pick up to your ear?
Yep.
Hey, can I speak to Harry, please?
Yeah. You had the mouthpiece that you had to hold and the earpiece that you had to hold.
Oh shit.
And there was no. You just picked it up and talked to the
It
operator.
talks to the switchboard. She's the one that switched you. Yeah, let me talk to Eric from down the street, please. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have dinner tonight. See, yeah.
Like, hey, would you like to come to the What to Do podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Please hold. Like it was just a switchboard lady that's singing into it.
No,
Please hold while your
she's doing
call
that.
is being connected.
She's doing that fucking badass fucking that hold music from it's like a bam, bam. I can't even think how it goes. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That would be fucking hilarious, right? And every time she's like, kill her in her throat so she can keep going.
That was originally her song. You know.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
Is it this one? Oh, I was hoping I had it.
You're talking about the song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like whenever they say when you start like the memes about that song.
That's so funny.
People start dancing and shit.
Dang it! I thought I was gonna play it.
Like whenever this banger comes on. Y'all want to hear it now, right?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know which one it is.
I bet I can YouTube that motherfucker real quick.
Cause I'm like that's so classic, dude.
That's hilarious.
Sorry for the airtime.
Yeah,
You'll get over it. It'll all be worth it.
it'll all be worth it.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Here we go.
Did you enjoy your ribeyes on Thanksgiving?
Actually, hell yeah, dude, that shit was bomb, dude. That's it.
It comes on now. You absolutely hate this music.
Could you
but yet
imagine
we're
that lady
looking
on the
for it?
switchboard?
She's all playing like the.
She has her dude, or they switched her. She's like, please hold, and then they would tell that shit she was just on her drums.
Yeah, the person on like the crystal glasses. That's what it sounds like.
That shit would be fucking awesome.
Holy shit. Damn it.
Oh damn.
Start breakdancing to that. Oh man, that was good.
Yeah, but man, I know we got
We went everywhere. Like
Yeah,
what
we went
usually do,
everywhere.
so hope y'all enjoyed it.
got my fucking bullshit rants and shit. But hey guys, thanks for listening. We're gonna thanks for listening.
We'll be back with some guests for y'all next week. So.
Absolutely, man.
Yes.
And if we don't talk to you, I guess we might
Wait for the hold music.
Yeah, wait for the
Wait for the whole music.
I should have put that on.
But that's the
Just hold
outro.
it. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, man. We'll see y'all next week.
What to do?
What to do, baby?